Hi, I'm Robert Osborne. Coming up next in this week's Salute to Important Silent Films of the Past, we have a landmark film in the career of the silent film megastar Roscoe Fatty Arbuckle, often referred to now as the infamous Fatty Arbuckle or the tragic Fatty Arbuckle because of the scandal in 1921 that destroyed his career. Well, our film has the distinction of being the first feature-length film Fatty Arbuckle ever made. It's from Paramount Pictures, back when that company was known as Famous Players Lasky Corporation. It's from 1920, entitled The Roundup, and not at all the type of movie that fans of Fatty Arbuckle expected to see him in at that point in his career. In 1920, Fatty was wildly popular as one of the great kings of comedy, famous for the many short films he made. He was such a popular comedy star in those shorts that Paramount signed him to a contract paying him over $5,000 a week, a king's ransom in 1920, when many were living very nicely on less than $5,000 a year. Well, because Paramount was paying him so much money, you'd think the company would want to capitalize on Fatty's great success as a comedian. Curiously, though, with this first feature-length film of his, they went in the opposite direction. They cast him in this next movie, which is a Western, and the role he plays is not even the most prominent one in the movie. He gets top billing, but the role is most definitely a supporting part. The leading role is played by an actor named Jack Payson, playing an engineer who, on the day of his wedding, is visited by the fiance's husband, who everybody thought was dead. That sets off a whole chain of events that stirs up all kinds of trouble. Fatty Arbuckle is the local sheriff who tries to sort the whole thing out. Well, why he was cast in such a role at that time, nobody knows. He's neither the hero nor the villain, just one of the supporting players. The villain of the piece is actually played by future movie legend Wallace Beery, long before he became one of the great contract stars at MGM, when that studio came into existence in 1924. Someone else to keep an eye out for in this film, though he's not easy to spot, is Buster Keaton, who rose to fame working with Fatty Arbuckle in several of those comedy shorts he'd done. It said Buster did this bit part in this movie as a Native American just kind of for the fun of it. He was paid all of $7.50, which Buster put in a frame that hanging on the wall of his office for years after. So here from 1920 at a TCM premiere, The Roundup.